I need I need to remember where I'm at. Okay, so got a full team of 6. How many badges? I am missing 3. Okay. Meaning I haven't cleared out Silphco yet. Okay, all my controls are still bound. Can't go into the gym yet. Okay. Silphco it is. Okay. I get to do the fun thing of clearing out every floor. And then going in. Golbat, okay. Okay, yeah. I forgot I thought it's psychic. Okay. No, I'm gonna keep out Alabaz. This feels bad, like. And the best thing about Alabaz is there's no really counter to Alabaz. I will have to purchase a bunch of PP ups and PP maxes at some point, but no one really can counter this. It's got 2 moves, which take care of basically anything. Let's take a look at all the stats. Wow, he's pretty bulky. Let's see, it's got Surf, Psychic, Recover, and Minimize. I've got Houdini. Houdini. Very bulky. He needs... That's not what I meant to do, but Houdini needs some move changes. he's okay, I guess. I would like to... I don't think Giga Drain exists yet. I would love for him to have a good psychic type TM. He will get psychic, I think, at some point. Hypno's not as strong as I remember him being, but that's okay. He's got a good typing for this game. No weaknesses and an immunity. Or a weakness and an immunity. I need to work on his moveset, but that's fine. Okay, and then... Whew. That was almost bad. Definitely the ace of the team. He's got Psybeam, Psychic, Teleport, and Recover. I would like to get him like Shadow Ball or something. Oh wait, no, but that's physical. What's a special move that I guess I could get him like Fire Blast or something. In Gen 2, I know exactly what his move pool is gonna be. Just the elemental punches and psychic. Like that. That'll be it. And then he will sweep every single dude. That reminds me. Where is the first psychic type I can catch in Gen 2? Give me a second. I don't remember where it is. I'll check later. Just gotta tie up my hair so it's not in the way. Hair is in my face. There we go. I'll have to look into where I can get psychic types in Crystal. I can starter Abra. I'll get an Eevee pretty early on. I will have to do a lot of work to get it to an Espeon and not an Umbreon. And it's going to be even to the point that if he tries to evolve, I have to stop it. Or, if he successfully evolves, I'll have to revert the save. I don't know that Espeon learns any moves either. I don't know. I remember this is about where I was in Infinite Fusions. These guys aren't the strongest, but it'll do. No, we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. Okay, good, I'm faster, because he's really fast. I didn't do a whole ton of grinding. I mainly just caught my team up in levels, right? Not even all the way, because it's like, I think Serena's a little lower level than this. Oh. He's got the eyes of a hawk. A Magnemite. You won't be a threat until next generation. I've remembered the first psychic type I can catch. Am I happy about it? No. It's annoying, but I'll get it. I'll be able to catch one. Actually, I can catch a bunch of them. As long as there's not two of the same. And that would be unknowns. Unknowns are early enough that I can catch them, I think even before the first gym. After the first gym, I can get Natu, which will up my team to 3. And he will carry me through the second gym. Now you're probably wondering, why will Natu carry you through the second gym? Because the second gym in Gen 2 is a bug type. You're probably wondering, why is that a problem? Psychic is weak to bug. And he's got a Scyther, and that's not okay. This is where I started. Is it not? Let's see. Yep. Oh my gosh, what floor is this? I didn't realize I was gonna combat him, but I'll just fight him. I'll switch him out for tree. Okay, so here's the annoying thing, right? Next generation, I will be able to get super early on, actually. Super duper early on, I'll be able to get... I always name him I named him Gordon first time I played Crystal. But super early on, I'll be able to get Execute. I will not be able to evolve Execute until over halfway through the game. Which will make it a little more difficult. Why would I switch? Alabaz will one-shot a Golbat. So, Hypno has a pretty good moveset, so, despite it being pretty weak. No. Yes. So he... There we go. Oh. It was just a man. Gen 3 introduces... No, Gen 3 doesn't introduce anything useful. Well, it introduces rolls, meaning I'll spend an hour trying to get a rolls at the beginning of the game, and then I'll have to grind both... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, that's not gonna be fun. I'm gonna spend forever. No, I'll stay in. I'm gonna hit it with a move that's not very effective, and we're gonna see how it goes. So... Interestingly... Pokemon Kyron. I am a tree. Oh me, oh me. Use strength on him. Strength of 1,000 suns. So. Oh, hi Decaf. Thank you for the lurk. So in Gen 3, I don't foresee any like specific issues, right? It'll just be you're bopping, or is that vibe? Oh, it's cheering sleepily. I see you. I'm just, you know me, planning out the next 4 generations. Gen 3, there's a few new psychic types, but the amount of psychic types I can get is vastly reduced, right? And then Gen 4 introduces physical psychic types, because that's when the physical special split was introduced, and meaning I could hypothetically get a Gallade and then teach it the elemental punches. Why am I going around teaching Pokemon the elemental punches? Because that is the strategy for an Alakazam. It's literally just elemental punches on an Alakazam with Psychic, usually. Though some would pick like to not bring like Fire Punch, for example, and instead bring Recover. But I think I'll just run Elemental Punch as Psychic and be terrifying. Uh-oh, he turned.
Right. He turned. Kermit must come out. Kermit must destroy. Scientist wants to fight. He sent out an electrode.
That voice makes me really sleepy.
Kermit the Frog. Spam! Whatever will I do? Besides destroy.
Oh.
Kermit must destroy all.
Oh. I don't know why it lagged and then jumped. That's interesting. Give me a moment. I'm just bringing up Task Manager, figuring out what's going on.
What's going on? Apparently I have 46 Google Chrome tabs open. Why? But altogether they're only using 25% of my CPU. The rest is rotating between Steam and OBS. There we go. That solved the problem. Apparently something else was trying to run but failing. So... Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, uh-oh. Put my arm around, tell you how strong I am. Let's,
We might have to switch to a different
okay. It is.
It is taking its time. Maybe.
Is it because... Let me just... This PC. Yeah, so... There's a bunch of free space. Oh, there! Whoop. Yeah, let's sped up because it was having problems. Okay. A lot of them use poison type moves. A poison type Pokemon. Mega. I have one more. Oh wait, Mega Drain has 10 usages? This is gonna be a painful battle. Yeah, so I'm out of moves for Kyron, and so I had to painfully Confusion. Okay. No. Hello. There we go.
Here to from yourself.
This is mono psychic. I realized that the next mono psychic is going to be painful because so I start with Abra. Okay. That's normal, right? Then the second Pokemon I get to catch in the next mono psychic should be unknown. Do you know what moves the unknown gets?
Oh my god.
It gets hidden power.
Really doing it.
It only gets hidden power.
Oh my god.
What have you done?
What have you done?
I'm almost done with this mono psychic game.
Oh. That's rough.
And by almost done, I mean I have 3 gyms left. And the Elite Four. And then I do Gen 2. And then Gen 3 where I get an Abra and a what's it called? What's the Pokemon? Ralts. I'll have Abra and I'll have Ralts. Now when you think about it, it's like, oh, those aren't bad, right? No, they suck. Do you want to know why they suck?
Why?
Because they don't learn any attacking moves.
Okay.
Ralts learns like 1 pretty late on, right? Abra doesn't get any via level up, but it gets a lot of TM moves. Like in Gen 2, once I reach Goldenrod, it's basically over. And the reason I say that is because once I reach Goldenrod, I'll have access to the TMs for all 3 punching moves, and Alakazam learns all 3 punching moves. And I'm gonna give you a little fun fact: in Gen 2, the punches are special. Meaning that I can use the punches on Alakazam for amazing coverage with amazingly good accuracy. Are you ready for going to be annoying? Oh, she's level 50?
Yeah. I don't know about this one.
Houdini, go. Disable. Psychic was disabled. Headbutt. Headbutt. Oh no, it was recover.
When do you get Espeon?
That's Gen 2.
I've got an acrylic lamp of that guy. Pretty cool.
Okay. I could not disable any of its moves. It's time to put it on a timer. Yes. I've done it. Alakazam is now on a timer. It doesn't matter what it does, because it will die to Leech Seed.
I didn't even know there were this many psychic guys in this game.
There's 9, maybe 10. I mean, full evolution lines, by the way. 2 legendaries, 1 that I cannot get, and then the 6 that I have. Because both Mew and Mewtwo are in the game files. You just can't obtain Mew. And Mewtwo is literally post-game. But there's the Alakazam line. That's not the right way. I want to go this way. Wait, do I have the bike? No, I don't have the bike. Of course I don't have the bike.
How do you not have the bike?
I just never went and got it.
Just go ahead and fast forward up to the top? Or I guess it's not useful because you have fast forward.
Bike with fast forward is cancerous. The issue is... Oh, I didn't even unlock that route. I'm just gonna ignore it then. Yeah, so next generation, once I get to Gen 2, the number of psychic types increases. But the number I can get off the beginning, very low. like you thought it was weird with this generation, where it's like, oh yeah, you have to make it here for my second psychic type. I had to make it to the 3rd gym. Gen 2 is a little better. I get 2 psychic types before the 2nd gym, but I think I get them after the 1st. And the 2 psychic types I get are, you'll never guess. You will never guess what they are. Unknown.
Say them like...
I said unknown, yeah. But it's also Natu.
And who?
Natu.
Never heard of him.
He evolves into Zatu.
Still drawing a blank.
It's the, like, totem pole design bird. Starts out a small, round green bird, and then it evolves into a tall bird that has, like, a Native American print on him.
Oh, this guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty forgettable.
Yeah. They're not very good. I've used them a few times because they're convenient. Natu's entire evolutionary line, right? It's just 2 Pokemon. Isn't inherently bad. It's used on a few Elite Four teams, being Will and... what's his name? The guy from Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. He uses one. They look very similar, so I can never remember which is which. But they use them... and it'll be nice because it'll mean that I won't have to do what I'm doing now to get around.
Right. Why?
Because Natu learns Fly. So it'll give me a Pokemon that I can use to, you know, travel. That's not what I wanted. I like how when I do D-pad over, it runs me out of the building.
Is this the resolution that a Game Boy actually ran at?
Yeah.
Or is it stretched out?
This is...
I don't know. This seems pretty wide.
This is well, my screen has the same resolution as a Game Boy, but scaled up. And by that I mean it's the same rectangular shape as the original Game Boy and the Game Boy Color.
I'll look that up. The screen display.
Yeah, the Game Boy has a rectangular screen.
Oh yeah, with a resolution of 160 by 144 pixels.
Which isn't that bad for the time period, gonna be real.
I mean, those things last forever with their batteries, but
Well,
power-wise,
you
it's
just
weak,
put double E's or double A's in them.
yeah, you just get 4 double A's and you're good to go for like half a year.
I actually...
Well, not half a year, but...
Do you want to know something really funny about Game Boys? At least the Game Boy Color. I have one, right? And I was super panicky because I left batteries in one.
Battery corrosion?
Yeah, I was worried about that, right? Turns out, no corrosion at all. The batteries themselves completely corroded over, but it didn't stick.
So no problem then.
Did I... I went the wrong way. Can you believe that?
Every day of my life.
I like how it says who wouldn't when you press the button. It's like, would you like to press the button? And you go, yes. And it's like, who wouldn't?
Is this Cinnabar?
Yes.
Oh. Speed up really does that, huh?
Did you not recognize the area because of the very distinct red?
Oh, that's exactly why I recognized it. I just didn't think you'd get there so quickly.
Oh no, it's a very short path to Cinnabar. Like, I'm
Just south of Pallet Town.
yeah, it's literally a straight line south though, like actually.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. But while you were getting, what, somewhat mad in the Sylph Cow, every breath you put out could be heard. Real weird.
Oh, I was getting upset because you couldn't tell here, but the game stopped responding.
Well, I mean, the music slowed down and the pace slowed, so... Sort of.
And I think what you could hear was me going through things. Because I was kind of...
No. Every exhale. Every exhale.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't breathe.
No? I mean...
I wonder, who am I going to teach Blizzard to?
You've got 2 guys who can learn it. It's anyone's guess.
I'm kind of surprised that, my boy, Alakazam, does not learn Blizzard. You would think it does. But maybe, just maybe, that is why Alakazam learns all of the elemental punches. That's a Ditto. Fun fact, the only thing that matters on Ditto is, I think it's speed. I think
Yeah.
speed is the only stat that actually matters on a Ditto, because you'd copy every other stat. I think it's speed and HP. I think those are the only ones that stay the same.
I thought it only copied movesets.
No, it copies stats too.
Neato.
Nito the Bandito, I know. I did not want to do this. You forced my hand. I will run away.
When I see that image of Raticate, I think of what he sees versus what she sees.
My favorite image in this game is the muck. The just long muck.
I just like to think he's going blar.
Well, he's coming at you at the speed of sound. That is that image.
Just jumps out of the sewer.
So that image of Raticate is actually cuter than every other version of Raticate. Cause he's
I mean,
he's just
it's
a
a
little
rat.
dude. Yeah, he's just a rat.
I wonder who I'm going to level up. Maybe Houdini, who's the lowest level of my team. Also, I should drop items I don't need. Deposit items. Master
You do
Ball.
have a limited capacity.
Yeah. I don't like that function.
It's probably something to do with however much you can have in RAM. I had to guess.
No.
No?
Because you can have an unlimited amount of items, they just have to be stored someplace other than your bag.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if the bag is loaded into RAM, but then the
The
stuff on
PC?
the PC is located
No.
onto the game cart.
They're both instant access. Like, okay, that's a worthless move. Give me a second. That's also worthless. Okay.
I mean, it's all instant access when everything's at the scale of milliseconds.
Should I teach a Pokemon Earthquake? Houdini learns Earthquake.
Why not?
Why does he learn Earthquake?
Why not?
No, you don't understand. That's a slow bro.
Uh-huh.
What
Because
is
of that Dompy.
It just goes
Wiggle wiggle, both show.
and it explodes and creates an earthquake.
My booty don't wiggle wiggle, it glows. Wanna see me answer all of these quizzes correctly? Yeah, so that question is actually a very difficult question when you realize that it could mean directly or eventually.
Yeah.
Also, that is completely wrong because according to the anime, there are just a random amount of gyms and you just go to them and you have to get 8 badges.
I wish it was like that.
Also, this question becomes wrong in the next generation. So
Well, I
poly,
mean, it says evolves 3 times. Which
yeah. So it evolves
would be
into
wrong
poly.
regardless.
It evolves into. No, I mean like it changes. The answer changes. So when evolves 3 times, I guess you could mean that it only has 2 things that it evolves into. But it evolves into either. It evolves into Poliwhirl, and then either Politoad, Kermit the Frog, the Politoad, or Poliwrath.
thunder moves don't exist. What? It's an electric type move. Yeah, they're not. They're not the same. Mine is just better than yours. That's how this works. No. That's just not correct. Wanna see a dead body? There's one. Oh, it missed. Okay, that's so much better than I thought. Also, why did you miss like 6 times? Okay, that's dead. Earthquake?
Just Slowbro used earthquake. Blaine, what the hell?
Slowbro really said, "My booty don't wiggle wiggle, it glows." I don't even know if that's the correct line. Houdini learns Fire Blast. Why does Houdini learn everything?
Why not? You know, it's only fair.
Literally every single TM that I have used so far, it's like, oh yeah, Houdini learns it. Actually, funnily enough, one of the, like, traps on a rain team that I was building in Scarlet Violet, right? The trap is the fact that I've got a, I like how the door is locked even after I've unlocked it. But I've got a trap where people are like, oh, I'll send out a grass type against this Slow King, right? Because that's a logical response. Because Slow King is weak to grass, right? Right? It knows Flamethrower. It's also Terra-type fighting, or not fighting, Terra-type fire, which I don't think anyone would expect. You know, on a rain team. Especially. It's like, yes, this is a rain team, so you're going to be using water types. Let me just send out my steel and grass types. Oh, your water psychic type just turned into a fire type. Okay, that's fine. Oh, the rain ran out? Okay, yeah, you'll have to set it up. Oh, you just evaporated my Pokemon. You want to see something funny?
Giovanni's gym.
I don't understand why there are items in his gym, but Alabaz is now the lowest level, which is funny because he is going to obliterate this entire gym. So I face this guy, right? And I use Psychic because he's a fighting type trainer. And then you want to see something funny? Watch this. Watch this. I one hop this time. This is a surprise trick that'll help us right now. So when you exit a building, it resets NPC locations. I just skipped the entire gym.
Well, he would have walked forward, so he could have just stepped on the panel anyway.
No, I would have had to go all the way around. There's this whole loop that you would have to do if you stepped forward.
Well, no, he walked towards you.
Yeah. He walks towards me and blocks the only way into that direction. You have to go all the way around. I scored a drop?
So
why did I score a drop? I'm the one live.
Let's go. What did you get?
I don't know.
Come on, man. What did you get?
Sure, let's click claim and see what it is.
Yeah.
I claimed. What is it? What game is it from?
What's it say?
It didn't. It just said you won a drop.
And I don't know what that
means.
Is it from Goose Goose Duck?
What?
Goose Goose Duck, that's a dub. That's like Among Us, but what if everyone was like a duck or a goose?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Also, Alabaz caught up in levels now. Alabaz is now the same level as all the guys I was grinding. I'm going to laugh so hard because this is Fissure. If Slowbro learns Fissure, it
What can't he learn? That's the question.
Oh no. What? It'll be like, oh, he can't learn Hydro Pump. That'll be what it is. And it'll be like, that doesn't make any sense. And we'll be like, yeah, no, it doesn't.
It doesn't have to. No, just get a Slowbro, put some sunglasses on him, and there's your answer.
I wear my sunglasses at night. I like to imagine that the reason he hasn't escaped yet, because his name is Houdini, right? Is because he has chosen not to.
I think he's just lazy and prefers the free food.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's chosen not to. Oh no. Whatever will I do?
I'd like to imagine that whenever he goes in his Pokeball, he just teleports out to like Hawaii or something, throws on a Hawaiian shirt.
Welcome to
Shades.
Hawaii.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what you need. Our name is Crowley. I'm gonna headbutt you to death. You poison bee, you fiend. I hate you. Schwarm him. Keep schwarping him. Yeah.
Okay.
Who should I send
There.
in next? Who will end your bloodline? Houdini. Houdini will end your bloodline. Earthquake. Houdini's still gonna end your bloodline.
This is not the Pokemon I would have sent in. I would have just forfeit, honestly. like if I was in his shoes, where it's like, yes, my Flareon is my last Pokemon, right? And he has not lost a single Pokemon, and he knows that I have a Starmie with Surf, but he didn't know if I was gonna use it, right? And so it's like, okay, that would be like the big worry is like, well, what if he doesn't use Starmie with Surf? But the fact that I swept his entire team with a Slowbro, a water type, and then he sent out Flareon, a fire type. Think about that with me. Like, logical sense was not made.
Why would you do that? Also, he knew my entire team was psychic types. And like, I get that ghost typing was bugged in this game. Like,
when I say bugged, I mean ghost types were horribly broken in this game. And, actually, Psychic is immune to Ghost in this game.
now, that might not make a whole lot of sense, being as Ghost was meant to be the psychic counter, but it did not work. I've turned kind of into Ojama Lime. You probably don't know who Ojama Lime is.
Sure don't.
It's a character that was created in a Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTuber's one of his series where he explains Yu-Gi-Oh! Archetypes. And Ojama Lime just kind of shows up sometimes.
He's an Ojama.
You might not know who Ojamas are, but you could find it. It wouldn't be hard. They would probably create a new fear in you, because they are kind of terrifying.
It surely can't be too bad.
Just don't look Ojama King in the eyes. Yeah, just make sure not to look Ojama King in his eyes. Otherwise, you'll
Why
lose your
not?
soul. He'll take it from you. He'll use it to stuff his muscle arms.
Yeah?
You obviously don't understand. You don't sound very afraid of Ojama King.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
You were starting to understand, I see.
God damn.
Are you seeing Ojamas in their terrifying glory?
Mm-hmm. Oh.
I warned you.
Oh.
You did not heed my warning.
Why do they keep on making these things?
Yeah, I know. They get support every single new series, and I don't really understand. Like, there was originally just like 3 of them, right? And it wasn't that bad, right? Because it was just the 3 of them. They fused into Ojama King. That was fine. Like, everybody knew what was going on with them, alright? And then you get the problems. They had a bunch of support spells and traps, like Ojama Pajama. We all like Ojama Pajama. It is amazing. But then comes the real issues. Ojama Red and Ojama Blue were kind of like complete fixes to the archetype in and of itself. Like, they just improved the entire archetype in a way that they shouldn't have. And then they added link support because they needed link support. Because during the link generation, you couldn't summon more than one fusion monster when links first came out, and like Ojama's entire thing was summoning fusion monsters. Like, they had their main one, Ojama King, but there was a second one, Ojama Knight, which I mentioned before. And what Ojama King and Ojama Knight do is Ojama King makes it so you can't summon monsters in 3 of your monster zones, and Ojama Knight makes it so you can't summon monsters in 2 of your monster zones. Ojama King means Ojama Red, it's Ojama Yellow, Ojama Black, and Ojama Green. Ojama Knight just needs 2 Ojamas. Hypothetically, you could make Ojama Knight out of an Ojama King and an Ojama Knight. Why you would do that? Who knows? Like, that sounds pretty silly, if you ask me. But you could. That's an option. And the link support it got was Ojama Emperor, which his head looks quite phallic, and that's all I'm gonna say about him.
That explains it.
Did you?
I was wondering why the names were all weird until I realized that the website that I'm on right now is in Dutch.
You were looking at the Dutch name for the Ojamas?
Well, yeah, I mean, some of them are the same, like Ojama Pajama.
Oh,
and there's like Flower Ojama, Gilbert Ojama.
Ojama Pajama actually got its name changed, and I hated it so much.
They've got Ojama Kaiser.
I think that's Ojama Delta Hurricane.
What?
I think Ojama Kaiser is Ojama Delta Hurricane, unless it's a new card.
It's a purple guy.
That's Ojama Emperor.
Kaiser.
Yeah, Kaiser is Emperor. And then they added Ojama Pink, and I still don't really know what Ojama Pink does. But their whole gimmick is that they all have 0 attack, and then Ojama Knight has 2,000 defense, Ojama King has 3,000 defense, and all the rest have 1,000 defense, and then Ojama Emperor is a fusion monster, or is a link monster, so he doesn't have defense points. But when Ojama, I think it's Ojama Village, or Ojama Town is their field card, when that's in effect, Ojama, every card, so if there's an Ojama on the field, and Ojama Town or whatever, Ojama Country, so Ojama Country, if Ojama Country is on the field, and there's an Ojama, at least one on the field, right? It switches the attack and defense of every monster. Which doesn't sound too good until you realize that all the Ojamas have 0 attack and a large amount of defense.
I'll be honest with you, the Dutch name for that is better. They just call it Ojama Land.
Okay, I love that.
It's like you're going to Ojama Land.
Ojamas also have support that mentions XYZ Dragon Cannon, because the person that used Ojamas in the anime also used XYZ Dragon Cannon. They also have support that involves the armed dragon level monsters, which also doesn't make a whole lot of sense until you realize that the guy in the anime that used it also used armed dragon level monsters. That's why. That's the whole reason why the support involves those guys. But so Ojama Emperor, even though he doesn't have defense points, when Ojama, I'm gonna call it Ojama Land. When Ojama Land is active, Ojama Emperor has 3,000. Right now, you're probably going, okay, that's fine, right? That's not too much until you realize that if you have Ojama King on the field, right, and you use the card Oja Muscle, that's what it's called. Kind of Oja Muscle. It destroys every other Ojama on the field except for the Ojama King you targeted, and then gives it like 1,000 attack points for every Ojama destroyed. Now, the Ojamas destroyed include, but are not limited to, a bunch of tokens that you put on your opponent's side of the field, because you have traps that summon Ojama tokens to the opponent's field. Which, when you think about it, means that you could hypothetically destroy 7 cards on the field or something like that. And then make Ojama King a monster that destroys worlds. Which is the entire concept behind Ojama OTK. And there's an OTK Ojamas deck. You probably don't know what an OTK is. OTK is 1 turn kill. There's also an Ojama obliterate everything engine, which it's just kind of scary to me that Ojamas are a valid engine in this day and age. Do you know which series they came out with? They came out with Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Now, I'm going to assume you don't know what Yu-Gi-Oh! GX is, but that was the second series of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Show.
Yeah, it's the second series. It's one of those things Elemental Heroes, it makes sense that they get support, right? So Elemental Heroes are the main characters, archetype. The archetype that he uses. Well, he uses them in Neospacians. I honestly would have preferred if he just stuck to elemental heroes, because there were so many elemental heroes he doesn't use. It just kind of feels like a waste, if you feel me.
Mm-hmm. They had a lot more potential, but they just didn't hit it.
Yeah, they just didn't use them.
I mean, shows like that are more about just showing off the guys than
Kind
the
of.
actual story.
There are important stories, like the manga and the Japanese version of the anime are both really good stories wise for all of the series. Now, interesting fun fact, the Japanese version of the 5D's anime, so that they could get the like, I call it shilling, basically, where they're like, ooh, cool card, you guys want to see it? They had a little thing at the beginning of it that this is suboptimal. I forgot about Gyarados.
You were hyper beamed, and now you are weak.
Let's go to item. Let's use full restore on Houdini.
So are we jumping straight into Gen 2 after this, or are we going to see you bully some children on the interwebs?
My plan was to, well, so I'm planning on not streaming a whole lot longer after this because I have studies. I hate rap. Confusion. Oh wait, barrier, light screen. Thank you. Confusion. He healed himself, the bastard. Mr. Crowley, what is wrong in your head?
You're getting beat here more than you have been anywhere else.
I just really didn't want to use Alabaz a whole lot in this fight, because Alabaz is kind of a stinky set.
Mm-hmm.
So when I say a stinky set, Alabaz is minimize, recover, psychic insert. So basically,
I don't know what that means.
Minimize increases evasion. Recover restores H. Also, look at how high his stats are. Why is he so strong?
Very fast.
So he raises his evasion, he heals himself, and then he has two of the strongest moves of his stab typings. And stab is same type attack bonus. You see that recover? Oh, nothing happened. Let's recover one more time.
They just keep on doing it.
Oh no. It's 20 levels higher than me, and he full restored it.
Man, this is some bullshit, huh?
I'm out of... This is why I didn't want to use him. I'm gonna have to struggle my way through him.
Brutal.
Also, I think he leech seeded me.
Yeah. They're healing.
You know what? So can I.
What?
Yeah.
Dude. What is wrong with you?
I have recover.
This is stupid.
Also, he has a really high physical attack too, for whatever reason. Okay, he finally beat it. Who's next? Houdini? Blizzard?
They did leech seed you, so.
Yes, but watch this. Oh,
Yeah, that's my guy.
he got.
Bullying virtual children. They're not real ones.
Oh no. Oh no. This is why I saved Miles till last. Oh no. Oh no.
And then the Flareon.
Oh, I'm out of psychic. Good thing I had Psybeam. You look at that. I beat the mono psychic. I'm gonna let the credits roll while I get something installed. How long is this gonna take? It's still
How long's what gonna take?
it's still initializing, so we'll find out.
This could be interesting.
So I had someone DM me earlier and like, hey, you like history stuff, right? And I said, yeah. And then he never got back.
Hey, that just means they haven't done the thing yet.
It's probably because he's working at a summer camp.
The summer camp.
Yeah, so he doesn't have Wi-Fi all the time. So yeah, we're gonna heal my Pokemon because I hate leaving these off with injured Pokemon in my party. And I'm nicer than most people where I don't just kick them out of my party when they faint. Also, I'm not excited to Google what hidden power every unknown is.
Oh, they're all a different one. Huh.
Yeah, every single unknown form is a different hidden power type.
Yeah, that's definitely fun.
Let's see if I have any time stalling things in here. Are you laughing at me looking for time stalling things?
No, I was just looking at your model and thinking, damn, you could cut with that thing.
With the wings?
This guy, man, needs some anti-aliasing.
I know.
That's wonderful. But just imagine.
You know what?
Your PC gets.
It's got
enough.
Yeah, when the PC
You can
gets.
make those things flap.
Yes. Hypothetically.
And hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
Indeed.
Then
it'll really clash with the background. Because I'm still mad about the blue square.
We're gonna do some Ran bats.
Begging you here. I'm begging you here. You gotta do something about the blue square.
I made the blue square because it looked weird.
Yeah, the blue square looks weird. I agree.
We're doing ran bats until it installs. Okay, this is a good. This is a good start. What? Your Terra type ground. Okay, that's not bad. I've. Okay. Okay, this is doable. Okay, yes, this is doable. I'm just gonna hit it with an earthquake to start.
Man, I can't read any of the text. What the hell?
Oh, it's itty bitty. Chat? I'm gonna actually probably get rid of chat. Let's 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 hit up a dragon dance. A D dance. Oh, you turned. Oh, that did so much damage. Into slacking. we're gonna. Oh, it's faster than me. Hit up the spike slack boss. Wait, let's strength sap. Yep, the minus attack. Let's hit up another spike like a boss. Oh no. I set up 3 levels of spikes because I'm an awful person. I'm
Too terrible.
I'm a horrible person.
You're not even typing in chat yet.
Oh
so
no.
You can't be too bad. If you would just type "you're bad" with the apostrophe in the wrong place, that would be wonderful.
Mad cause bad. Yeah, I don't want to get banned for BMing on my. That's an Arceus. Which Arceus type is that? That is Arceus flying. Let us hit that with the gritty.
Are they really that anti-BM?
If I get reported for BM, I'll get banned, and I don't want that.
Damn.
Do you want to know what's sad? I'm down to 3 Pokemon. We're tied. They sent in a slacking. This is Aqua Step. So the hope is that I go second. Yes, I went second. So now I'm faster. Now I hit it with the close combat. But I'm still faster. So now I hit it with the Aqua Step. It doesn't get the switch in that they wanted. They got a hard switch. This is a normal psychic. I'm gonna hit it with a. I'm gonna hit it with a. It's stuttering. That means that the download is almost done. I didn't want to do this to you, child. So this is cancerous. This is actually the most cancerous.
4 rats.
No, so okay, you don't understand the issue. That move, this move hits 1 to 10 times, and because of wide lens, it's got almost a 100% accuracy for each hit, right? And its base power is supposed to be 10 because it hits 10 times, but because of technician, it's 1.5 times. So it's 30 Or it's supposed to be 20 or something like that. Oh no, he Terra Giga impacted. Oh no, whatever will I do?
You would never lose in Pokemon.
Man, completely misplayed there. Okay, Cacturn versus Hawlucha isn't optimal, but is there anything I'd want to... I can hope he goes for a flying move here and switch into Crogonal. Oh, he Swords Danced. Am I faster? Probably. Nope, he's faster and he close combated, and that was a super laggy close combat. He had a dream, and that dream did not work. Sir, so that's a bad switch. Assuming that I don't immediately die. That was a really bad decision. I understand why he didn't switch into this, but I don't understand why he switched into it now. Oh, so he could drop a Draco. Okay, what do I do? I'm going to switch into Cacturn and hit it with a Drain Punch. Now, okay, a smart decision would be to switch into... Oh, but he's in the rain. Give me a second. That's a Clodsire. Let's hit it with a Seed Bomb. Hit it with another one. Oh, it's still extracting. Okay. I traded there, but it was fine. Because now I Dragon Dance. He switched in last time. Switched out last. Oh, he used Flamethrower. Okay. Outrage. Goodbye.
There's no way.
Like, saving Caesar was a good idea, assuming I had a... Like, that was a good hypothetical. Now, but if Outrage had ended last turn, he would have been screwed. Now I'm banded. What do you think I'm going to do? I'm gonna do that. Because he'll do that, and I knew it. And that'll wipe that. Oh, that lives. And he healed. He... Does he not think he can beat me? Well, he was right, because he earthquaked last turn, and it didn't work. Can you believe that I'm almost at minimum defenses? I'm now at minimum defenses, and I... Okay. Noon.epl. This is a bad...
Oh.
This is a bad start. My team is terrifying. What is this? What is this team? Legendary? 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 Pseudo-legendary? Cryogonal.
I'm sensing a theme here.
Oh no. Let's hit a swords dance, assuming Noon switches out. Yes, Noon did switch out. So now I'm going to do a ×2 stab crunch and see how that works. That worked pretty good, but he killed me with a Brave Bird. Now, that gives me the switching back into Heatran, which I will then hit a Stealth Rock, assuming it switches out. So it either kills itself with recoil or it switches out. And... Okay, he U-turned, which wasn't what I expected. But that's fine, because I still set up rocks. And then I can cannon it. Okay, no, he did a big. It's water type only. I have freeze dry on Cryogonal. Now, freeze dry is an ice type move that's super effective against water types. Why? Because water resists ice. Usually, Cryogonal would have been a bad switch there, and in the end, it was. But we were hiding our hands. Now this person is annihilating me, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize he had knockoff. What did he knock off? He knocked off my life orb. That's fine. I'm now at ×2 psychic fangs. Or I'm a leech life is what I meant. And now whoever he sends in takes damage. That's a ghost type. I'm going to just hit it with the leech life. Wait, he gets last respects? Ooh.
This might not go too well.
No, he got the new move that was the Big Broken, and now he's the Big Broken. So usually I would Nasty Plot, but I don't want to risk it. I'm gonna Fiery Wrath. Actually, no, I'm gonna Nasty Plot. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit.
And check out this house in a moment when you're done with that.
Okay. I'm glad I wasn't a coward, because Nasty Plot worked out. And now I get the Fiery Wrath sweep, hopefully. Oh, nope, it lived. Can it kill me? No. Oh, because Fiery Wrath makes things flinch. Based on the fact that my PC is lagging, that means yes, 7-zip is almost done.
Mm-hmm.
So I clicked on you, right? And do you know what it brought up? Not you.
What?
I clicked on you in the thing.
Not me?
And it brought up a Discord server.
Hey.
Now we're gonna Resto Chesto. Nope, he killed me with the iron head. Welp. I'm going to make the ground shake now.
We might be back in this.
I'm expecting a fairy move from Farigarath. And then we'll see what it does. Oh no, it foul played expecting me to Dragon Dance. But I didn't. And because of it foul playing, I think I win this. Yeah, because Revel Room is quad weak to Earthquake. You know, they had us in the first half, not gonna lie. When I lost 3 or 4 Pokemon,
you lost half your team
to like 2 Pokemon. But that's why I kept Salamence in the back, because I was like, that is the most useful thing I have. Now let's start by seeing the thing you sent me. We'll take a look
It's
at
a
this house.
I just need you to look through that.
We're gonna look
Just
at the house.
tell me your thoughts. Just go through the pictures. You know, that's all I ask of you.
It looks sanitary.
It's goth.
No, that's not. Oh, I've seen this house before, because this house has probably been on sale for about 3 years minimum. Actually, I think we were looking at this house when I was in high school, and it was showing up in meme compilations when I was in high school, because of the I remember the crosses above the bed.
I mean, this thing is 1 bed, 1 bath.
Oh no!
And it's been sold.
I remember
this was sold in 2021.
No, I remember this house because the basement looks like a prison, and the top is like sanitary white.
Yeah, this is where they tie people up and.
Also, it looks itty bitty, but the basement is like twice the floor. The square footage is the upper 2 floors.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I didn't realize there was a coffin in the corner.
Yeah. I mean,
I guess zoomed in.
Like, I don't know what's up with like all the chairs, but
well, they probably had goth parties. Oh, I remember what I hated the most about this house. Go into the bedroom and look at the mirrors.
mm-hmm.
There's one on the wall.
Yeah, where it's all encompassing.
They probably get down to something in there, because I can't see a reason why you would want to look at the ceiling and see yourself looking back. But I do like that TV.
Everyone wants to sit in bed with the TV right there.
Yeah,
okay.
I like the
That's
TV.
Optimal.
I don't like the mirrors. And the optimally, you can tell which of them wears glasses because there's only a table on one side of the bed.
Mm-hmm. You're acting like there are 2 people that would live in this house, as
No,
if
there
the person
are.
who owns it isn't just alone.
No, there's 2 people.
Yeah?
What
gives that away?
So, okay, we'll go down to the creepy cellar basement, which has a creepy black door with painted windows that we never see behind. If you look at the TV downstairs, the big, like, cinema TV, there are 2 chairs.
Right.
That means that there are 2 people living here.
Not necessarily.
No, it does. Because if it was only 1 person, you wouldn't get 2 of those chairs. The person living here is very obviously on a money crunch, so you wouldn't get two unless you either had someone over 99% of the time that spent a lot of time with you down here, or you lived with someone else.
I mean, all I'm gonna say is that all that NFL memorabilia isn't cheap.
Yeah. No, I know. Which is why it's pretty obvious that they do not live alone. Because the other thing about that is, when I get back to the NFL memorabilia,
Do you think his sugar mommy covers it all?
No, I think the NFL memorabilia is not the person that did all the gothic design in the house. So what it looks like, what the NFL stuff looks like, is it looks like there was a woman living here who has the gothic style, right? And then they got together with a jock. And the jock's like, where am I going to put all of my cool jock stuff? And they're like, well, I'll put a corner in the dining room and you can cover the walls.
That's it. That's his one corner of the house.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
Well, you'd be wrong, but that's beside the point.
Oh wait, what's the can? It's next to a lamp in photo 11. There's a jar of something.
Let me go there. I can probably.
No, there's two jars.
I might be able to tell you what it is. 11.
What are they?
Those are candles.
Those are candles?
Those are candles.
Damn.
Do you want to know how I can tell that it was a woman, like a goth woman living here? In photo 11,
Go ahead.
Look at the picture hanging above the lamp on the wall.
Which one?
The one
The one with the guillotine, or the one with the woman's head in a
the,
toilet?
The one with the guy climbing out of the toilet.
Okay.
That's it. That's how you can tell that it was a woman living here before.
Yeah.
I don't like the cemetery in the backyard either. Like, that's pretty iffy.
No.
Now, the other reason
builds
I like the fact that they put a hearse above the bar. But I would hit my head on that all the time.
I mean, you gotta admit, it's pretty clever how they have one of the tombstones as like a table, like to the side,
Yeah.
like the backyard.
Yeah. So another reason you can tell that they have people over all the time is they have a full bar. That's not a mini bar. That's a full bar.
I mean, they've got the grill in the back,
Mm-hmm.
so that's conclusive enough.
Also, nobody that lives alone owns a grill.
Mm-hmm.
That's not
Well,
allowed. It's
unless you're my dad.
Did he
The grill is a status symbol.
did he get the grill when he was living alone, or did he get the grill before living alone?
No, new house. Just like,
Just immediately got a grill.
yep.
I mean, that is the rules. Them's the rules.
Yeah, look, if you're having people over or you're a dad, you have to get a grill.
Yeah. And 9 times out of 10, neither of those can happen if you live alone.
Because no sane single person owns a grill.
Yeah. Well, no sane sane person owns a grill.
That's true. That's true. They have like six trash cans along the side of their house, just so they can keep the leftover body parts all separated, so it's harder to track.
So I booted up a game, right?
Yeah.
And I was about to go set it to game capture. Okay, give me a second. It's really loud. Give me a second. Oh, there we go. I was gonna go set it to game capture, and I have no idea what game it's capturing, but it captured the game. it's showing up on stream. Maybe it's the infinite fusions?
Fire Ash.
Yeah. The most important part of the game.
Pressing enter.
No, you haven't gotten to it yet. There it is. Yeah, it should be on me in the settings screen.
Delay. Okay, I might have to F5.
I don't know what that means.
Refresh the page.
Oh, is it not loading the...
What? Yeah, on my end.
F1 opens
okay.
key binding with... Oh my...
F8 to take a screenshot. And what's a terrible area to get a house in? I've gotta know.
Portland.
Portland. Alright, let's see what houses are available in Portland, Oregon. Yes. Okay. For sale. Let's see.
The key
price
bindings
maximum.
are real weird.
Okay.
So space is enter, escape is back, and then shift is action key? Are you ready to be a better Ash Ketchum than Ash Ketchum?
I mean, can't be too hard.
First, you take the potion that Ash conveniently forgets, and then you save the game, because only crazy people don't save their game.
I mean, we can just say that in the anime Ash is poor.
I don't know why there's a portal there. I think it's to get me to other regions later. There's Gary. He's already got his Pokemon. Okay, I figured out the buttons. It's C, X, Z, but it's in a reversed order to how it usually is, I think.
Those are just bots. Who cares? Get rid of lots.
Get rid of what?
Lots. I'm just looking for shitty Zillow listings, but you know, just like lots of land were showing up.
There is a... I think it's in Oregon. There's a multi-million-dollar house that's being sold by like a football person. It's in the rich neighborhood, but probably wouldn't ever own it. Yeah, now I can move. Turning around at the speed of sound. A places to go, got to call them on. Yeah, huh. Oh, look at that moveset. Okay.
Quite a lot out the gate.
That's a really good moveset for a Pikachu right out the gate.
K-pop looking.
Did you hear about the house that was built by a man on his own that doesn't follow any of the codes?
No, but I'm sure that's real.
Verb.
What is this room? Cause it's like got a gaming setup with like a gamer chair and everything. Like this is someone's streaming setup. But then they also have like a bunch of power tools in the back.
So,
Same brand.
should I catch a Rattata?
No.
Okay.
Fuck that rat.
It's like, I know we're following Ash's journey. That's a super potion. Okay. And Ash wanted to catch them all. Oh, look, Ho-Oh.
That's a reference.
Yeah, that's, well, because this is following Ash's journey, right? But the issue is that they had him a little too close in the screen, so I could see him. I just came over here to heal my Pokemon. This is a bop.
Damn, you weren't lying.
That was like, I'm sure that's copyrighted, but real bop. Oh, I need to change category.
Well, perhaps.
All right, it's Fire Ash. There we go. Updated.
That's more like it.
Pokemon
Should've
Fire
known.
Ash, but I'm better Ash.
No. Cleveland, Ohio. That's exactly what I was looking for.
At least it's not Detroit.
So, I mean, this shit's nasty.
There's gonna be a shop here probably. He's gonna stop me.
Like, ugh.
Yeah, he stops me so I don't get the catch there.
What the hell is wrong with the ceiling?
Is it Detroit?
No. I mean, oh god, the ceiling's like arched. But,
On my way to Viridian City. That's a Caterpie. Yeah.
oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
Built in 1915? Yeah, no shit.
Falling apart? Yeah, definitely.
The ceiling looks like it's alive. Oof.
Yeah, I got the bird up to level 6 by just killing a Pidgeotto. Yeah! That was just a free Caterpie. Ooh, a Weedle. I scored another drop. Where am I getting drops from?
Come on, what did you get?
I don't know, it's the same icon.
You got another Duck Goose?
No, it's just a
drop?
silver circle.
Oh. How do you even get drops?
You lurk in streams that have drops enabled.
Oh, okay.
Which is why I assumed it was Goose Goose Duck.
Yeah.
What's in here?
Watch internet micro celebrities.
I watch a bunch of dragons.
That does hold up.
That's most of what I watch.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna use Beedrill because I think this game has Mega Evolutions. And I like Beedrill. And in this absolute microcosm of a universe, Pidgeotto!
Why not?
This follows Ash's journey, meaning I could bring Beedrill with me to another region and just throw hands using Beedrill.
Oh, does it go like the whole way?
Yeah, it goes up to, I think it's Alola.
Oh. I thought it would be only like the first generation.
No. Follows Ash all the way up to Alola, and then once I get the first... Ooh, yeah, once Burb gets level 10... Once Burb gets level 10, we will be switching out Burb for probably B-Man. Maybe...
They're trying to sell this for almost 40k.
Is it in a high-value area?
It's in Cleveland, Ohio.
Is it in a high-value area?
It's in Cleveland, Ohio.
I heard you the first time.
Here, look. There's only one thing to do in Cleveland, and that's to leave.
At least it's not Detroit.
I mean, I'll look at housing in Detroit, but
Detroit's only export is depression. Oh. Basically, I can't go to other regions. Oh, and you want to know the funniest part about going to other regions in this game? When you travel to another region, you can still use your old Pokemon, but the region starts out at low levels. So hypothetically, if I wanted to, I could just... It's going to let me take this Pidgeotto with me. No, I'm going to leave him here. I could bring my level 800 Beedrill into Johto. Will I? No. That's not something I will be doing. If I had known that it was just going to give me a free Pidgeotto, I wouldn't have caught a Pidgey. But I think it's actually better this way. Unless the free Pidgeotto has really good moves. We'll check. We'll find out. I'll check in a sec. Oh, it has its hidden ability, that one does. I'm gonna name this Pidgeotto Burb 2. No, it's gonna be Burp. It's level 7. It's got Tangled Feet. It's no better than the Pidgey that I have. Okay. So what you're telling me is that it was honestly better to just get the Pidgey that I have. Because Pidgey will level up faster than Pidgeotto will. I like the Pikachu on my back. B-Man and then switch B-Man into Pikachu. There we go. Hit me with a gust. Whatever will I do? There we go. He just asked me what I call a daredevil Weedle that does stunts on a motorcycle. Eli, what do you call a daredevil Weedle that does stunts on a motorcycle? That's what he asked. Are you not? You're looking at houses in Detroit instead of reading the text of the man asking me what to call a daredevil Weedle that rides on a motorcycle. I don't understand it. It's probably important to the bug catchers. B-Man, running around at the beat of B. B-Man, because he's stronger as a bee, yeah. I just realized that if this has new generation movesets, Beedrill will be really good. Beedrill, as generations went on, his movesets got better and better. And then he got a Mega. That's a pincer. Beedrill.
There's not an elevator in their house.
Why do you sound so surprised?
Do you have an elevator in your house?
I don't need an elevator in my house. I can walk.
I can fix that.
Can you?
Not the elevator part, but the walking part.
The world has tried, but it did not work. I'm glad I had Burp here. Wait, B-Man learned Bug Bite. Okay, Pincer gives a lot of experience.
So tell me what's wrong with this image.
Man is literally pulling up Getty images to send me images. I can't.
Just tell me what's wrong with this.
Wait, no. I wanna stop and question what this game calls itself. Okay. No, I just don't understand what this game's file calls itself in the in Discord. Because it does not say I'm playing what I'm actually playing.
Does it say you're playing anything?
To me it does. Let's Google what it is.
Not seeing anything. Oh, oops. I accidentally put that in my
This is a puzzle game for the PS4. How would I be playing this? Okay, so Oh, it's on Steam, I guess. Discord thinks I am playing a game called The Sexy Brutale.
Well, that's because you are.
No. I have never heard of it before.
I mean, if you're getting a recommendation just like that, maybe it's worth looking into.
No, it's a puzzle game.
A puzzle game. The sexy brutal, you say.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Why did a Stantler give me protective pads?
A never-ending masked ball. Okay, this game's kind of cool.
Let's go to Brock's house. Oh, did you hear that in the final series of Pokemon, Brock's parents came back?
No.
Yeah. No, I want to beat Brock in a fair battle. So... I do not have a fossil for you. Yeah, I like how they include most Pokemon that come from fossils are rock types, because it's not all. She's trying to train a Nidoran to sit. I know I haven't beat Brock yet, but I want to beat him fair and square. The TM for false swipe. Okay. What do protective... I'm not...
Protective pads?
Yeah, I'm not gonna ask questions.
I mean, I can imagine what those are, but I don't want to.
They're knee pads.
Oh, that's more wholesome than I thought.
So, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna backtrack.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over here. See if I can get past Bucko over here. Yeah, no, but there's level 3 Pokemon next to you, man. I know they are there.
But you can't have them?
No, he won't let me go there.
Gotta pay the troll toll.
He doesn't want a toll, he just won't let me through. He's like, you can't get through without 8 badges. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not going all the way through. Tinkleberg?
Whoa. It's been aggressive.
Dinkelberg! That's a Spearow.
Dinkelberg.
Have you seen the theory that Timmy is actually Dinkelberg's kid?
No, but I can imagine.
Yeah, it's a weird theory.
It's
Also,
not about how weird it is, it's about how credible it is.
I do not know how I'm going to beat Brock fairly.
In a fight, right?
With a pipe. I don't know how I'm gonna beat Brock fairly with a pipe.
One tax dirty animal.
One man trying to take care of his family down. The next 4 will be coming soon. Actually, no, I know a way. I have a way. There is a way I can beat him fairly. It will just take a little bit of work to get to. Do you want to know what it is? It's a fun little trick that I learned back in the Fire Red days called Caterpie. Beedrill should learn Confusion via level up, meaning that I can sweep Brock with a psychic type move that he will not resist. Now, that will be the only solution that I will have, so I will have to hope that it works. After B-Man reaches level 10, I will start grinding Mothra, and then Mothra will destroy Brock, and the cycle will be complete. I didn't level up.
I didn't level up. I'm gonna let my phone cool down because it's getting hot. But I will keep the model on screen.
Let's see. Come on, just make us a bunch of 2D boys.
I do not have a 2D version of my model, but if I did, I would use it. B-Man!
Just gotta make a screen.
B-Man! Yeah!
I mean, if the little dragon pet and white guy can hang out in the bottom of the screen, why can't we?
Wait, is learning Twin Needle now?
Pretty early.
Twin Needle is a really good move. That's the confusion. That's what it's supposed to learn on evolution.
B-Man! Switch you out with the mouth! Fun fact, I think Butterfree is technically a moth. This game allows for multiple save files. Interesting.
An innovation on technology.
Yeah, I know. I don't have to make a whole new profile to do it. Fight the horde! Fight the power! And you fight to the death. You cannot win. Oh, dear, 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 dear. I didn't mean to do that. I win. I win this fight, you worm. I didn't mean to do that. Master, come back. Go for it, Burb. That's what I thought. I think the model still moves when I talk, which is good.
It does.
It might
Also, the hair still blows, so you have a bit of wind behind you.
I've got wind in my cave.
Cave.
Yeah,
Yeah, that would make sense.
I live in a cave. I am a dragon.
I mean, it's not like the lore is really written down anywhere.
No,
It's just you kind of pick it up as you go.
I just bring it up every so often that okay, this is the only lore that's actually I think written down someplace, is because on my stream Twitter, the location that it says I live in is the cave between worlds.
Mm-hmm. Well, the Twitter with me. And then
Yeah,
that's just a tiny shoe.
what's just a tiny shoe? Oh, is it on my Twitter?
Picture. At Tomo_Dako, location the cave between time.
Yeah, I didn't realize I put the tiny shoe on my Twitter. I saw that at like a Wilco, and I went, tiny shoe.
13 photos and videos. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't post a whole lot. I mainly comment on posts. I've also just found out that my Pikachu learned double kick at level 9, meaning that the chances are slowly expanding of me beating Brock legitimately. And
Oh my god.
what?
I just realized on your Twitter profile picture you have like the checkerboard PNG background, but it's not as a PNG.
Yeah, so I just took a photo from VC Face. Oh, just so you know, that's not a screenshot. I took that with my phone.
Oh my god, dude. No, you can sort of see it because it's not like perfectly square.
Yeah.
Come on.
I need to get it commissioned, but I don't have the money for commissions right now. Yeah, that's a Beedrill.
What? You gotta pay for screenshot technology?
No, I want to get like an actual commission at some point, but I don't have the money for a commission. And I'm not gonna go, I can pay you an exposure. I'm not an asshole. Oh, Burb reached level 11. Mothra is evolving. So I bit my lip recently, and it hurts. It sucks.
I'll be honest. I chew on that all the time.
I try not to because my teeth are really sharp.
Yeah.
So it'll cut through my lips. And they will bleed.
Yeah, I chew on my bottom lip until it's completely cut open, but you know, the skin does taste good, in my defense.
So the lip itself tastes good, but the inside of the lip, where it's like actual flesh, right? That's where I always bite. And then it swells, so I keep biting it. Or it rubs.
Like when you bite the tip of your tongue and then it won't stick back in its normal place.
Mm-hmm. Or
You
it,
just occasionally give it a little nibble.
or it rubs against my teeth and it just scrapes off all the flesh. Because like I said, my teeth are sharp.
This guy's a carnivore.
Carnivore, carnivore, live and break me away from who I am. Nobody knows that song because that band is super like out of the way. Star Set,
You'd have to go careening off the interstate to find that one.
basically. That's basically how I found it. I need another Pidgeot to show up so I can fight it. There's a game that I want to play on stream, but it's not done yet, so I can't.
What is it?
Oh, also because it's in Spanish, but that's an issue I can fix. It is a Pokemon game where instead of the battles being turn-based, you go in and it's a square. And
A square.
yeah, so it's a square and you control the Pokemon. And so like you use attacks and it has a range and you can move freely within the square.
Like Fire Emblem?
No, like freely move, not like strategic move. So imagine if overworld Pokemon was what it was like during a Pokemon battle. This kind of movement.
Okay.
Except you can
Okay.
use attacks and you're battling someone.
Right.
And like Avra's teleport is scary good because it teleports and it shoots a little blast every time it teleports.
So it's like an RTS Pokemon game.
Except it's not strategy. You're
Is it not?
No, it's like a top-down. It's like an RPG, where when you're top down and you can like swing your sword in front of you, like a Legend of Zelda.
Oh, you don't have multiple guys you work with at the same time.
No, it's one at a time.
Okay.
And it has up to, I think, Alola, Pokemon-wise. But they're not... It's its own region, but it just has every Pokemon to Alola. Burb is catching a lot of levels because of Viridian Forest here. Carnivore, carnivore, come alive and change me. Take me away from who I am. Oh no, he tackled me. Imagine if Ash was smart and he taught his Pikachu Thunderbolt. Double kick before Brock.
If they didn't do the
Sprinkler.
Like it was like he got charged up.
So what he did is Brock's dad hooks Pikachu up to a water wheel and then puts Ash on an exercise bike that causes the wheel to spin faster and like torture Pikachu with electricity, right? And that makes his electric type's attacks stronger.
but that still isn't enough. And what happens is when Ash is battling Brock, he sets the gym on fire. This isn't the only gym that he wins by setting the gym on fire, mind you. He sets the gym on fire and the sprinkler system goes off. And because the sprinkler system goes off, all of a sudden Brock's ground types are now weak to electric type attacks. And this all happens because Ash couldn't figure out what people who've played Pokemon Yellow figured out to beat Brock.
Get another guy?
Literally, so Ash doesn't evolve his Caterpie until super late on, right? But Caterpie gets confusion when he evolves into, or he used to at least, I don't know if he will in this game, but he gets confusion when he evolves from Metapod. It may not be stab, but it does good damage. Then again, Ash is kind of stupid.
Kind of is a bit conservative.
Yeah, so Ash doesn't understand how Pokemon work because he never paid attention during class, at least according to the first season. Now, if you're watching X and Y, Ash paid attention during class all the time.
Where's the but to that statement?
No, that's it. He paid attention all the time. The only day that he didn't pay full attention is when he rescued Serena in the woods. And that was because he was rescuing Serena in the woods. So thinking about it, Ash is just a little stupid. He throws away a bunch of relationships that he could have had. Because he's like,
all the guys
with all of the girls that he doesn't bring with him. That literally all he would have had to do is say, "Hey, do you want to come with me?" And they would have gone, "Yes, of course I want to come with you. Are you stupid?"
What's 1 in 4 billion after all?
Welcome back to Tomo Explains Why Ash Dies Alone.
Well, no, Ash dies with Pikachu, provided Pikachu doesn't die first.
You think Pikachu's gonna live as long as Ash did?
You don't know. I mean, it's a fantasy world. The rat could live forever, for all we know.
It's Iraq. I want to.
This might end poorly.
What? Pikachu being Iraq?
Yeah.
I want to evolve.
So we're just in the grind.
We need to gain a level. Actually, probably total about a full level.
And there's no speed up.
Because Pikachu's got about half a level he needs. And Mothra has about half a level he needs. Imagine if Pokemon centers were closed at night.
But isn't the in-game time based off of real-world time, or?
Probably in this game. I don't know.
I thought that's how it was for
That's how it is in a lot of
most
them.
of them.
But I meant like
So
in
then-
the anime as well.
Like, well, would that just be okay, kids, get off your Nintendo DS. It's time to go to bed.
Should kids really be up playing Nintendo DS at night, quote unquote?
I mean, that's what they do, but that's what they did, I guess.
Yeah, they used to. Back before kids were gremlins and never ever went to sleep.
Back before they had
iPad. Most kids have a phone these days. It makes me sound really old. It makes me sound really old when I say that, but literally like 4 years ago, it was not normal for parents to give children phones.
In 2019.
Actually,
Before times.
yeah, pretty much. It was not normal for little kids to have phones. And it's still funny to me that a lot of like toddlers, when given an old game console, immediately try and touch the screen and then get mad when the screen doesn't work.
I don't like touch screens, if I'm being honest.
I don't like
I
touch
think
screens
it's-
either. Like,
It's imprecise.
not only is it imprecise, and it doesn't work if your
Your fingers wet.
or if the console is hot. It learned Gust. We're doomed.
Damn.
They changed his move pool. But also touchscreens get really dirty.
Yeah. I mean, that's like the one thing people bring with them into the bathroom and like take out.
Did you ever think about the fact that most people bring their phones into the bathroom with them and then put them next to their face when they get a call?
No, but I am now. The other thing I think about is like belts. Like that's probably one of the most disgusting ones because people never wash their belt.
I'm gonna see if I can beat this toddler with my Pikachu. He's got 2 Pokemon. He's leading with a Rhyhorn. Let's double team. Okay, he hit a smackdown. Let's double team again.
I wish modern belts were smaller.
They were getting smaller for a while.
I mean, they're all like still over 6 inches.
Oh, it used to be like the big thing. Small phones, that's what everybody wants. And then now they're like, big phones, that's what everybody wants. And it's like, go back, please. You took
Why
a
do they
wrong
not just
turn.
Offer an array of sizes.
They do.
Is it that hard?
They do offer an array of sizes between small for poor people and really big.
You can't get the more powerful chips in a smaller form factor.
That's what I said, small for poor people.
I mean, I've seen like the Zen phone, and that's supposed to be sub 6 inch, and that's great and all.
My favorite phone that I've ever seen that I really wish they'd continued is that Google brand phone that was literally like
Google Pixel?
no. The one that got
Nexus?
the one that got discontinued that was modular.
Oh,
You wanted a new part, you go out and buy the new part and then slot it in.
yeah, that's pretty cool.
B-Man, I hate
Project Aura.
that B-Man is the other mon that I need to bring for this. That's a level 8 Geodude. I will start with double teams.
Apparently the EU's gonna put regulation in to make mobile, mobile device makers, including like handhelds like the Steam Deck and Switch, as well as mobile phones, include replaceable batteries.
They already do. They already do.
Well, I mean, like, easily replaceable.
No, yeah, but their ruling is just replaceable, and so it's not going to change anything. It's not going to help. Like,
Well, but yes, it is. There's a difference between, like, just having an ease. Like, okay.
no, you don't understand. So they're making a regulation saying that it has to be changeable, but what the organizations will say is, oh yeah, you can change them, and they're not going to change anything. It will take them making another regulation saying it has to be easily changeable. And that'll take another 6 years.
Let me look up a specific one.
I'm doing it legitimately. Can you believe it? I only had to use a very unfair strategy, but I'm doing it legitimately with only things that Ash would have had at the time had he thought about it. We leave now. But yeah, it's one of those things that may have helped if they were specific enough.
Well, they already have one to make it, and it seems like by 2025, one to make it easier to replace. So they're already putting that in.
I don't think it's gonna do anything.
I mean, not necessarily, because like Apple, for example, they glue the battery to the screen. So I'm pretty sure at least that nonsense would stop.
I don't think it will, because it's not an actual glue; it's an epoxy. So it's technically easily comes off. I know it doesn't really easily come off, but it's by technicality it easily comes off.
I think it's a wait and see sort of thing.
Yeah,
like
well,
whether fines go flying or not.
The reason I think it's not going to do anything is the UK made that ruling where they're like, oh, Apple, you have to change your chargers.
Mm-hmm.
And Apple never changed their chargers.
Right.
Meaning that inherently the idea of making one of those regulations does not work.
Not necessarily. Just depends whether the government folds or not.
It will. Actually, no, it won't fold. Apple would just sue them and they would lose. And the reason I say that is because it's happened before. The United States government tried to force Apple to make a backdoor that they could use to get into people's devices. Because they had a phone. They had a phone of someone that was like a huge terrorist, right? And so they started by trying to get in on their own. They couldn't get in on their own because for some reason Apple phones are surprisingly good at keeping people out. They're not perfect, but they're pretty good at it, right? They couldn't get on their own, and they went, okay, so we need help. And so they went, okay, Apple, let us into this phone. And Apple said, no, that violates our policies. And so they said, come on, we're the government, let us in. And they said, no, that violates our agreements. We're not going to do that. And then they tried to sue Apple into making a backdoor that they could always use whenever they wanted to get into people's devices. And Apple said, no, we're not going to do that. Once again, violates our agreements. And then they lost. The United States government lost the lawsuit. Which personally, funny as hell.
That's a pretty big dog.
That they lost a lawsuit. And I remember so many people were so mad. And it's like,
What, you want them to be able to just get into your phone whenever they want to?
I mean, to be fair, they already do subpoena. Like, well, okay. To be more precise, it depends on the situation, right? Like, the FBI can subpoena like big tech companies to doing something, into giving away data.
Yeah, except they lost to Apple, and Apple said that they're never going to do it. So the United States cannot get data from Apple. That's probably the only one that would turn them down, but that's it. Just, they can't get it from Apple, which is why they sued. And since Apple won, I think it was at a really high level. I think it was like a Supreme Court level. Since Apple won that case, the United States government cannot try and force Apple to do anything without winning a court case that reverses that decision.
Big if true.
If it was a Supreme Court decision, it can only be looked at by the Supreme Court. Which the Supreme Court usually is one of those. They don't make a whole lot of decisions. None of the decisions they make are codified into law. All they do is go, is this constitutional? Is this not constitutional?
Mm-hmm. It's pretty much the only basis they go off of.
That's all they do. That's literally it. Their entire job is to look at something that was passed and go, is it constitutional or is it not?
Mm-hmm.
And they can also look at old decisions.
Yep.
And say, was this decision made in good conscience? Is it constitutional? Is it not? Which oftentimes they do, like 20 years down the line, and they reverse a decision.
But if they, I mean, that's like their first decision on whether they even look at something or not, whether there's already a set precedence.
Yeah. It's, I always compare them to Alien X from Ben 10. So Alien X is every Alien X member of the species is 3 different beings. And in order to make a decision, they all have to agree on something. That is how the Supreme Court works. Except they can do a majority wins.
Mm-hmm.
It's still funny to me though that people want the number of justices in the Supreme Court to increase.
Yeah, that would be a stupid idea because every successive president would just pack the courts.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do.
Also, it would just be too bloated to where nothing would ever get done.
That's
to
what
a greater extent.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do right now. And it's like, well, so if you could actually, the only thing that you should be doing if you don't like the decisions being made and you want to get rid of the people in office currently seated, is look for something that they actually do wrong or something actually illegal that they've done and try and get them on that. That is what they should be doing. But they won't do that because that would take them actually exposing corruption.
Did you see that like paper where they found cocaine in the White House, but
Yeah.
there was no one.
So,
Yeah, but who could have done it? Nobody knows.
I wonder who did it. Who done it?
I mean, like no shit. Presidents of the United States doing drugs, like, duh.
I don't know. Could be, his son that is super addicted to drugs, that he's using his presidency to fund his son's addiction to drugs, that all he does is hookers and drugs. I wonder whose drugs it was.
I think Hunter Biden's just such a funny character in my head.
So the funniest thing about it is, like, everybody knows he's a piece of shit, right? And instead of just saying he's a piece of shit, but he has nothing to do with his dad, they defended him.
Yeah, that's kinda brain dead.
Like, I don't... Whose decision was that? Like...
Did Joe Biden personally step in and hook him up?
Well...
No, I don't think so.
I don't think he understands enough to do that. I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief.
I know. God, every time I think of Joe Biden, I just smile a little bit. Because he's just a senile old man in the office.
Unfortunately for me, every time I think of him, I just see him falling down the stairs. And it's always a different one. It's always...
For me, it's whenever Joe Biden walks off to
the wrong side.
from with Joe Biden when she's doing her speech. And I don't remember what it was for. But it's that, and it's when he just sniffs... Oh, God. Just sniffs people in the back of their neck or by their shoulder. It's so weird. I don't know why he does that.
Wait, what?
You know, okay, have you seen any Biden sniffing compilations?
No.
Oh my God.
What are you saying?
You know, when Joe Biden just gets behind someone and then...
That's like a creepy pervert thing to do. I am honestly hoping that you are joking about that.
Oh my God.
I hope... No.
Dude, you haven't seen, like...
I've seen him be, like, creepy to children, but I haven't seen anything like that. Do you remember that? So early on, he made a comment when he walked up on stage where he said, "Can't wait to see you guys dancing when you're 18," and he pointed at a group of, like, middle school girls.
Yeah, that's Joe Biden, alright.
Okay, this Butterfree knew confusion, but mine couldn't? I'm calling BS on that. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Watching from down below with the peons. Watching his decisions. Knowing that there is nothing you can do. Why is it that I run into a Pidgey when I try and interact with this Pokeball?
There's also the time Biden fell off of that bicycle. What a memory.
About that. It makes me feel bad, because what we're effectively doing is bullying someone's grandfather. Now, do I think it's funny? Yes, and that's why I feel bad.
Here, look, man. If my mental state is out of the gutter, I expect to be made fun of. That's what I'm gonna say.
Are you gonna run for presidency when you're 90 billion years old and can't think?
I think that would be funny.
Should I catch this Paris? Never mind. I didn't expect Nidoran to one-shot Paris. Do you want to know what I find really funny? The fact that Australia had to kill off half of the bovine population in order to meet the Paris Accord. I wish I was kidding. The funniest part is if the vegans paid attention, they would be complaining about the Paris Accord because it has caused more death of farm animals than any like meat-eating human being ever has. I feel bad for Australia. Things keep happening to them. First they lose a war to emus, then they lose a war to emus, then they have to kill half of their cows.
I mean, people were never supposed to live there. Let's be honest with ourselves.
It was a penal colony, yeah. Once again, I wish I was kidding. That's a sand.
The British got up to some wacky stuff back in the day.
It's a prison. It's like, why? Tell me why ain't nothing but heartache. Tell me why ain't never gonna hear you say. Now tell me why I ain't never gonna die. Hey, yeah. Now number 5. Oh, I'm gonna have to fight that guy. I've been going for almost 3 hours.
Yep.
It's a Magnemite. I'm gonna use double kick because that's the only move I have.
By the way.
You just got kicked in the face by a little lizard. I think it's a lizard.
What? Nidoran?
Yeah.
I thought that was like a rat.
Like a shrew, maybe?
Maybe. Yeah. Little lizard?
Well, it evolves into like a kaiju, so I assumed it was a lizard.
Maybe there's a Pokedex entry that can help me out here.
Watch, it's like the little lizard Pokemon or something like that. Yo, number 5.
Poison pin Pokemon.
That's not helpful at all.
It's got a horn.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Poison.
Yeah, we
I'm
gathered
pretty sure it's just a rat.
we gathered that it had a horn, Eli.
I'm not sure.
Wild Clefable.
Yo, number 5. Whoa. I'll beat this Clefable eventually. It used Poison Sting.
Why did it use Poison Sting? What is it doing? It would have just won if it used Pound.
Every single Pokedex entry just talks about its ears.
It has big ears. Okay. Yeah, every country in the world has noticed how big its ears are. Are you ready for the top tier Clefairy catching gameplay?
He would never catch the Clefairy.
Caught the Clefairy. Yeah. Time to name it after a video game that came out when I was a child.
Video James.
Now number 5. Now I sound like Goofy the Goofball.
Yuck.
Yuck.
Too high.
Yuck, yuck, and do it again. Yuck, yuck.
Gorsh.
Gosh, Mickey. I didn't mean to set that house on fire. Gosh.
I like how Goofy, whenever someone makes up a Goofy voice, right? He's a criminal. But Goofy in like the actual stories, do you want to know what role he does?
What?
Everything. He does everything. He works every job.
No, number 5. We're gonna...
Did you know that he drives every train in the town? No. Beat her out. No. Time for B-Man to step up.
It's supposed to be a rhino.
I can see that.
Yeah, apparently it's like the name origin. It's like the word for needle. Yeah, that rhino.
Wait, why is there 2 Rhino Pokemon in the first generation then?
I mean, they look vastly different.
Yeah. Well, one looks like a rhino.
Then I guess the other one looks more like a Goku anime protag rhino. You know, with the pointy part coming out of
Your
it.
girlfriend, you, the guy she told you not to worry about. I only really care about all the items here because I want to get a Moonstone because I want to use Nidoking. I also want to use a Clefable, but I wanted to catch it as a Clefairy. And there's a very distinct reason for that. Clefairy is easier to level up than a Clefable. I do like that they changed up Mount Moon so it's not the same boring walk.
Now number 5. It's I, Goofy the Goof Goof. I'm a goofy goof goof. Gosh. Gosh, Mickey. I didn't know that you were weak to ice type moves.
Here's the real question, right? Riddle me this. What species of animal is Goofy?
A dog, right?
Well, Pluto's a dog.
Yeah.
Goofy used to date a cow. He looks kind of like a cow. I don't think there's ever been an actual answer on what species Goofy is.
I mean, it's always just been kind of assumed, right?
Well, here's the thing. Why is Pluto a pet when Goofy is a friend? If they're the same species of animal.
Because Pluto can't speak.
Does that
That's a
mean that
dog.
if I had a mute girlfriend, does that mean that they would be a pet, not a friend? They're still a
Do they
human.
wear a collar instead of clothes? Well, actually, that's not close enough. Let's think. I don't know. Maybe Pluto's just a weird, kinky guy.
I like how
Did you ever think of that?
that's the only solution we can think to
Did
the
you ever
issue.
think of that?
It's like, well, maybe that's just what he's into. Like,
I don't know. I mean, who am I to assume?
did you know that Goofy has a child?
Yeah, Max.
His name is Max. Max Goof. Which is funny because Goofy is the only person in the entire cast of main characters that isn't married.
What?
Minnie and Mickey are married and they live together. Donald and Daisy are married and they live together. And then Goofy lives with his son Max. And let's think otherwise. So does Pete. Pete lives with his son, which is interesting that Pete also has a son, considering he's a villain from the universe. Also, this is terrifying. It knows Sonic Boom. Oh, it missed. Oh. It knew Sonic Boom, meaning anything below 20 HP just instantly died. I'll have to find a way to get a moonstone.
You hear him do it?
What?
Sorry, I was watching the bite and sniff comp.
Why do you have that?
Huh?
Why do you just have
Here.
that?
What do you mean? You just look up bite and sniff compilation. Like here, I'll even send you a link to the start of one of them.
Oh no.
You know, here, that could be your homework. Okay.
No, I have actual homework.
Why can't the guy keep his hands to himself?
Honestly, that comment is more scary to me than anything else we've talked about.
What the?
Why can't he keep
Bite
his
and
hands
sniff
to himself?
I mean, allegedly there's also groping.
That's not good.
Eh.
Give me a second. I'm going on the wiki to find where I get this.
Oh my god, Joe. Oh my god.
So, okay. Wait, what? I passed it. I passed one of the moonstones. Now here's the biggest issue. 2 of the Pokemon on my team are gonna need moonstones to evolve.
So back we go.
Yeah, so I need to get down the second ladder. It's before one down the second ladder.
We might want to wrap this up soon.
Yeah, well that's probably the goal. I just need to get the moonstone.
We just need one more rock. Just one more.
The worst part is that on the wiki, the map image doesn't work. So all I can assume is that I have to go near the ladder and then check all the rocks.
Ooh.
Because it's a hidden. Also, the reason I didn't use a repel is Clefairies have a chance of holding it. So if I can find a Clefairy or a Clefable, they might have it. And I'm not going to catch the Clefairy or Clefable. I'm just going to hit it with a Thief.
You have Thief?
Yes. Wanna see? There it is, right there. Taught it to Bug Boy.
B-Man.
Oh. Fuck. He sent out a Rattata. Let's just Twin Needle.
Man, what's this little kid doing in a cave?
I don't know, but he's gonna die. I need the grind levels on Clefairy at some point. That'll be a goal at some point, to catch Clefairy up with the team. That is not the Pokemon to switch Clefairy in on. I was about to switch Clefairy in on a Zubat. Can you tell me why that would be a stupid idea?
No.
Clefairy is a fairy type, like the name implies. I found it.
Fairies.
Fairies are weak to poison.
Okay, now we have to trek back.
I mean, we can, or I can just head back to the exit entrance. And then teleport.
They're another Pokemon that I could imagine sleeping on. No. Oh, big.
Yeah. Well, Clefairy isn't. Clefairy is probably up to your knee.
Could still rest my head on that.
Yeah, you could probably let... Assuming it's not made of stone. They are from the moon.
Well, then they'd be made out of cheese, though.
No. We all know everything that lives on the moon is made of stone. That's fine. That's not fine, but... Do you want to know a fun fact?
Depends on your definition of fun.
The chance of me getting a moonstone on this Clefairy, or on these Clefables, is 5%.
So there's a chance.
It is, yeah. It's lower than the chance of me poisoning with a poison sting. The future is now, old man.
Alright, big guy.
That looks a little bit more Rhino-esque. Clefairy.
I mean, Nidorino. the Reno part being like Rhino.
Fun fact, in Yu-Gi-Oh, there is an archetype in English called Gishki, and then Japanese called like Ritua. And this is due to the fact that in Japanese, Gishki means ritual, and in English, ritual means ritual. And so its name is just Ritual. That's the name of the archetype. There's also a neat archetype that all of the good monsters in it are banned, and it's literally not because of the other cards in the archetype. It's because they were the main targets of certain other commonly used spell cards and stuff like that would allow you to just pull them out of nowhere. Pull them out of your butt pocket or something like that, and it's like, where did you come from?
The more it feels like you're pulling it out of your ass, the more rewarding it'll be.
So the Pokemon that can be holding it are Clefairy, Clefable, Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, Cleffa, and Lunatone, the 5% chance each. Now, I understand why Clefairy needs a Moonstone to evolve, because they're from the moon. Why do Jigglypuffs need a Moonstone to evolve? And why, if they need a Moonstone to evolve, do you find their evolutions wandering around?
I don't know. So are we just here looking for a Moonstone?
Pretty much. I might wait until later and hope I get it on a Lunatone.
Because I mean, it feels like we're right here.
There's no reason not to kill a Clefable if I run into one. And I think...
Oh, yeah.
And I need Clefables. I might just grind a little later with a Thiefmon and just go, give me.
But we're just sort of walking up and down right now.
Yeah. Well, because on the first floor, you can get them. But on this floor, you cannot. Or you can, but they're rare. I also like that Mount Moon has floor 1 and base floor 1. There are no other floors. Which is funny, because the original Mount Moon has 3 floors. Because there is this weird interim floor that goes down even deeper. But I'm gonna go back to town, heal, and then probably raid out.
Then probably go to bed.
Well, I'm gonna do math.
Oh my god. This guy doesn't do his homework before the stream.
Oh, that's all I've done today.
Yeah?
Is math.
I mean, what math?
Trigonometry.
Trigonometry.
Yeah. Also, it's getting very hot in this room.
I mean, you live in like a... Or, I mean, you stream from like a closet or something.
It's not a closet. It's what we call the library because it's got all of our bookshelves in it.
I've got one cheap bookshelf with everything I need on it. Or I guess it's more like a multimedia shelf, but I don't know. I put all my crap there.
Oh, by the way, I can encounter Clefables there too. I forgot about it. Clefables can be on any floor 1. And the only way now for me to get it is Cleffa, Clefable, Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, probably Igglybuff if I'm being honest.
And that's the game. You delete your save and then save.
I tried to delete it. It didn't delete them. I'm gonna find someone to raid now. Let's.
Oh my god.
Now you get to stare
I
at the
will never-
box.
Well, never with the blue border. That thing drives me nuts.
Okay,
I say it every time.
it used to make more sense. I could probably get rid of it now.
Just get a new background.
So the issue was with the old background, my wings would get cut off by the edge of the VC face. And so I created the border to make it seem like there was something there.
But now it's just